Hello, Gaius Lieutenant Colonel. Is this a strategy meeting? It's nothing as formal as that, really. We're merely reviewing what other parties are participating in Operation Shining Steel. Aside from our forces within Arabonia, there's also the Bracer Guild and the former Crossbell Police Department. And Gaius's Grell's Ritter as well, of course. It's no real surprise that people from disparate groups would be taking action in a time of crisis. But I doubt any of this would have been possible without Prince Oliver. He has a real way of people. Even Far Kevin said he owed you and the Prince a debt of gratitude. Probably means when we lent him a hand to deal with Phantasma. Kevin Graham, I've looked over the dossier the Intelligence Division has on him. He's a Grell's Ritter who helped out during the liberal orbital shutdown in the Crossbell incident, right? Prince Oliver sure does have a wide network of acquaintances. Well, we have his absurd charge into liberal the night for that. So I don't regret standing by him. He may be a little mercurial, but he's proven himself worthy of my trust time and again. But I would never let that frivolous fool hear me say that. You're one of the only people I know who's willing to hold the prince to account, Lieutenant Colonel. I guess that's just proof of how much you care about him. Oh wait guys, how's the evacuation of Nord's civilians going? From what I heard, everyone finished moving to the relatively safe Highlands yesterday. And as for my father and brother, they're both taking part in Operation Shining Steel. They're taking countermeasures to keep the people safe from Operation Jormungand and whatever dirty tricks Ouroboros might try. It's very noble of Lacan Toma to join the effort. Toma's turning 17 soon, right? It really doesn't surprise me to hear he's grown up to be so strong and dependable. Yeah, he's a fine Nord warrior, especially for his age. And as much as his heart goes out to defend everyone, I think it goes out in particular to protect Charles. Charles, didn't we meet her at Zender Gate? I think I'm starting to put two and two together here. You're right, that's her. I was kind of surprised myself when I heard they were dating. But I know I can trust him and Dad to look after Mom and my sisters, along with the rest of our people, so that's one less worry for me. I'm sure that must be a relief. I mean, I was wondering when you'd come to see me. I feel like it won't be long before you'll take up your sword and leave again. Know that I'll use all I've learned to support you and your friends. Elise, thank you. I'd like nothing more than to stop by Ymir and talk with Dad, but well... I understand the situation you're in, but I need you to make me a promise. You have to survive and return to Ymir. Elise. You know, I'm not taking this lightly. It's a complicated situation. Alright, I promise. I will win these rivalries and return to everyone safe and sound. That's why I need you to hold the fort here. Of course. Once the special ops missions have finished, we'll be moving straight into the final battle. Please be careful, Rean. And if you could see that Cedric comes out of this safe, Your Highness, you have my word I'll do all I can. I don't know how to put it, but your presence alone brings reassurance to the people around you. I ask that you lend that reassurance and your support to everyone staying behind on the Courageous too, especially Prince Oliver. Of course, I'll do whatever it is in my power to assist them. I'm sure I'll pitch in quite a bit as an operator. If push comes to shove, I have my orbital staff and arts to fall back on as well. You mean you finally got your staff fixed? You really come into your own, Your Highness. Hey Rean, do you sleep well? Today's the day. Come smiles or tears, the fighting will begin. I hope you're not going to tell me you couldn't sleep last night. Père Shafat, I slept like a baby. So the two of them end up... Stop prying, Rean, it's rude. You're off in another world there, my friend. I can't help but notice how well connected you are, Rean. Did one of your connections send you to bed with a goodnight kiss, I wonder? Something like that. Well, is that so? I thought maybe you'd been inspired by the passions of a certain steamy couple, you see. Sorry to disappoint, but nope. His Highness must have noticed me watching them last night. Wait, Olivia, are you talking about us right now? Interpret my words as you will, my dear Shara. No matter what direction things go, I'm just glad they get along so well. Your Highness, I'd like to thank you for helping us all make such precious memories last night. I'm looking forward to continuing to serve under your command in Operation Shining Steel. The pleasure is all mine, Rean. Now that I've regained my composure, it's time to make our final war preparations. See to it you can head into battle without any regrets. If you need anything, we'll be pitching in too. Thanks a ton, both of you. Yeah, I'm not beginning the operation yet. Well, seeing you free together is a rare sight. I feel like you just walked into the Forest Faculty office. I'm not your teacher anymore, Rean. Actually, we're just going over which of our own instructors we'll be working with this time around. Oh, now I'm curious. As far as the main campus is concerned, we've got Makarov and Mary on our side. But Vice Principal Heinrich and Beatrix have also offered to help. They'll be splitting up to cover Trista and assist the Arc Royale. That's good news. We'll need all the help we can get. It'd be nice to see those two again. I don't think I've spoken to them since before graduation. I still run into Beatrix every now and then. This is the first I've thought of Heinrich in a while, though. To be honest, I'm surprised that old Fighty Duddy would agree to fight the system like this. Oh, I don't think he's that bad. I mean, I do, but he's always had his students' welfare at heart. I'll give him that. Coming from a noble family like his, he's had his fair share of inner conflicts he's had to come to terms with. In the end, though, the man always seems to put aside his concerns about status and prioritize the students. Between the teachers and alumni, we're putting together an airtight defense against the society. We've opened up communication channels between this ship and the others. All that remains are our final preparations and contingency plans. Great, keep up the good work. I gotta talk to you. Oh, hey, are you two sparring? Yes, we don't have a lot of time left, but I want to be prepared. After what I witnessed last night, I can't allow myself to rest on my laurels. Seeing you become a Divine Blade inspired me as well. Thanks. It feels like there's more pressure than ever to be worthy of this new title. I may have glimpsed the path I need to take to the Enlightenment, but I still have a long way to go before I can achieve that potential. It's good that you haven't given up on improving. I must admit, I was surprised when I heard about this Enlightenment principle from Lieutenant General Wright. It sounds so outlandish, a level beyond forms or reaction times, or mental or physical training. A state where you can understand the essence of all things and control them as you wish. And somehow you reached that level before I did. I honestly think that you and Laura have already attained that level to some degree, maybe not consciously. Perhaps. Regardless, there are no shortcuts when it comes to mastering the sword. It won't do to become impatient. All we can do is continue to polish our own skills each in our own way. Well, sure, I guess that makes sense. There's some sense. Okay, I need to challenge this one. Versus Type 1 and Type 2. I have to fight both. A balanced party is recommended. Huh.
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
All four of them. Oh boy. I want to test out Rean's new casting setup if possible.
Divine.
There!
Don't kill them all in one hit now. Okay.
Not on my watch! Not on my watch!
Probably gonna hurt a bit, but once we get our turn... Wait, these guys aren't doing any damage. What the heck?
Very well.
Huh. You guys are doing like triple digits. Haha. Okay, but still. Flat shield again.
Divine.
Why did Rean not get his turn? That's...
Yes!
What the heck? Is their speed really high or something? Ryusei is gonna kill them all before Rean does. I really want to test out his super OP setup.
Not on my watch! What?
Man, Rean's not even gonna get a chance to shine. That's pretty depressing. Okay, for now I'm just gonna cast Chrono Burst so I can do some scanning.
I'm up!
Seriously, just how much did these guys delay me by? It's crazy.
I'm up!
Actually, since I can... Bell scope... Okay.
Let's go!
Now we'll see how well I can cast continuously. I could use Prominence Nova to wipe them all out, probably, but I want to test out how fast I can go with... Yeah, with delay of 1 when using these arts. That is insane, isn't it?
Arcus activate! Ha!
Lost Genesis. I can spam this forever.
Let's go!
Delay of 1. Well, maybe not forever, but it's still pretty spammy at delay of 1. If I gave him the thing to recover EP when doing arts damage, that would allow him to spam even more continuously, huh?
I shall go.
Even this one delay is a bit much for you, huh, Rean?
I'm going.
Yes, the power of 2 cast reduction accessories.
Nice work.
Just did not work out as I thought it would because of the turn order just screwing him over. Even though he's actually pretty fast, he still has like 180 speed even with this new setup. And Rara Shakti were able to overcome the combinations of types 1 and 2, set at the highest level possible. Anyway, here are your rewards. Combat against a Sleipnir. That's some pretty substantial training right there. Jubilee, thank you so much. It really is appreciated. Well, there's nothing shocking about lending a hand to the very people who will later be fighting alongside you. In any case, I imagine that we can still get some training in before the fighting breaks out at midday. Sure, sir. Better roll up those sleeves again. You got it. Okay, if you go into the bath enough times, you can eventually get Milliam's bathing clothes. Somehow. Okay, I can't use my spacebar in this scene. There's a reason for that. Kind of random, because it didn't happen before when I was using the bath. Yes, this time Milliam will show up. I guess if you go to the bath enough times, she'll go in too. I didn't change my party or anything either. It just kind of happened.
Fatigue removed.
Milliam's bathing clothes. I believe this is the first time we've been able to sit down and talk. How's your injury doing? I assume it won't be too much of a hindrance to a swordsman of your caliber. Indeed, I'm still more than capable of cutting a path for the younger generation to follow. Just as my ancestor did 250 years ago. Oh, so your time under a gnome's control allowed you to glimpse into your ancestor's memories, did it? The vice captain of the Eisenritter, as well as witness to Leanne's resurrection. Shion Arsade's life ended in regret, did it not? Regret over the fact that he allowed those two to go stop the Vermilion apocalypse on the final day of the War of the Lions. Judging by what I experienced, I think so. For him, it was less about ending the war and more about the shame of failing to protect his lord and master. What's past this prologue? My daughter and her friends are already breaking free of history's shackles and creating a future for themselves. I think we can both be grateful for that. Maybe we honor the memory of our fallen friends by sending our enemies to join them. I'll drink to that. We may be working separately, but I'm looking forward to fighting on the same side. So this is where you've been, Sharon. Yes, I sometimes find having a task at hand be calming. Would you like some light refreshments? I can offer you some black tea and sweets. I can also prepare something if neither are to your liking. It would be my pleasure, so please let me know. That does sound pretty tempting. No, I'm fine for now. You'll be with Angelica and George, right? Yes, and Rosalia as well. No matter what happens, I have nothing left to fear. I swear in the name Sharon, this beloved name that is mine once more. I will do anything to aid you and the others. Thank you, Sharon. We'll be counting on you. I got Rosalia to show up this time.
Soothing.
Does that mean we get her, yes, her bathing clothes this time? It's for a split second, but somehow she showed up without warning in the bath. Oh, hi, Instructor Rean. Hey, great wear we're having, huh? Yeah, you sure are in a good mood, Sydney. Too good, almost. It's starting to get irritating. I take it you had a good night as last night? You know, Ada from the main campus? Well, she and I ended up on the Ferris wheel, just the two of us, you know? It was kind of awkward at first, but after a while we got talking. I think we really clicked. I even got to see her smile for once. And I asked her if maybe we could do this again sometime after the war. Guess what she said? I'll think about it. Yeah, home run, am I right? Help me out here, Sydney. What's so great about that? Read between the lines, Teach. She's basically saying next time I can ask her out for real, not she'll say yes. You might be stretching there. You're reaching so far, I'm surprised you haven't fallen over. Come on, Kurt, don't act like you don't know how this stuff works. You seemed pretty chummy with that Sully girl from Arkansas last night, though. Whoa, for real? This is the first I've heard of it. Yes, I went to the amusement park with her, but it wasn't a date. I was just there to escort her and Mother, that's all. Really now, because look like, to me like you two are hanging it off. Oh, tell us more. Yeah, this is juicy. Hang in there, Kurt. Hey there, Rean, you're just in time. You thinking of listening in too? Does this have something to do with a plan? You know, the only thing better than ground support from one force train is ground support from two of them. So I set up a connection with the Arc Royale over in East Arabonia. That way we can coordinate with each other on Operation Shining Steel. The Arc Royale? Wait, isn't that where all the Air alumni? Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is Klein, Courageous 2, how do you copy? Klein, isn't the captain of the swimming club. I already joined the intelligence division after graduation, but... Is that you, Rean? Wow, it's been ages, huh? A lot's happened on our end since then, but we've managed to find our footing again at any rate. Now I'm working together with Instructor Beatrix. She's letting me take command of the Arc Royale. Good to hear from ya. Looks like the link's working perfectly. Yep, and thanks to Klein, we managed to get some good misdirection going on in the information side of things. We're getting in touch with Instructor Makarov and the others to make some final checks on the plan. Ugh, this whole operation's about as brittle as glass. We've been making good progress in our preparations for some time now. All that's left to do is roll up our sleeves and finish things up. Hebel and Clara, too. We're having those two handle the Panzer slot maintenance and piloting. Honestly, we're about as good as a lineup as we could possibly get here. I could say the same for our supply chain. You can just leave the dining car to me. I'll be coming along as well, so there's no need to worry. And nice to know we can count on you. We're here to lend a hand too, by the way. We'll make sure to divert their attention on land. We spent all this time polishing our skills after all. Can't let a chance to put them on display pass us by. We managed to get ourselves transferred into the same corps, now that we're all army civilians. Whitcomb and I will break their ranks like hoops against the hardened soil. Riedel, Logan, Stefan, and Lambert, you really made it. Don't forget about us too. We'll take care of things on the surface for you. The Force graduates gotta stick together, after all. We'll back you up with everything we've got. I can't believe he can recognize them all by voice like that. Not just for Arabonia, but the future of the world itself. You can count on us, we're making it through this, together. Casper, Monica, Paula, and Colette too. Thank you, all of you. We'll leave it all in your guys' hands. Let's do this, everyone. Yeah, Rean must have really good memory. Afterward, information was then exchanged with the Arc Royale. The Force graduates then began carrying out the final preparations for each other, for each of their respective operations. And the Imperial Chronicle and the Crosswell Times just published a special joint issue, hot off the presses. You should be able to find a copy at any general store, and you might want to go get one fast. Between you and me, we slipped this one right by the censors. Figured I'll be pulling it off the shelves as soon as they realize. Already got my copy. Oh, so they do have dialogue for when you get it first. I guess this is your official response. Hell yeah, wanted to show people that the pendant really is mightier than the sword. But with the curse getting stronger and stronger, I don't know how much good it'll do. But that doesn't mean we can stop fighting the good fight. We're in this till the end, Rean. Hey Rean, taking a little briefer? Yeah, for once. Looks like you two had the same idea. Well, that and we thought we should go over the plan one more time. Vivi's going to be on the bridge mostly to document what happens, but she can help out in a pinch if necessary. I mean, I did go to Fours. I know my way around a first aid kit. Got observation and comms experience too. Monk and Rex will also be providing support where they can, so that should help as well. Likewise, I'll be doing what I can to make myself useful. This reminds me of when we took on the Infernal Castle 2 years ago. You two were on the bridge of our ship then too. Man, just think of how we've all grown since then. Wow, has that already been 2 whole years? We really have grown up. Especially since Linde's been recharging her batteries with hot nights of steamy passion. Sounds extra grown up to me. That's not it at all. You're going to give people the wrong idea. In Vivi's defense, it did seem like Linde was enjoying Gaius' company last night, but... Anyway, pretty soon we're going to have to put this plan into operation. I'd like to reacquaint myself with a few things and check that the communications between here and the bridge are running smoothly. Okay, I guess I'll go touch base with Monk and Rex and the others. This operation is on a whole different level than anything we did during the Civil War. It's kind of overwhelming. Our unbeatable twin power will see us through, just like it always has. Right, we're all counting on you. Wow, this is a surprise. It's like a literature club reunion. Yeah, you're right. It's no mere coincidence. I finally convinced these two to go along with my plan. Do I even ask? Dorothy wants to publish a literary magazine and for us to contribute. After war is over, of course. Well, it does actually sound a lot more wholesome than I was expecting. It's really an honor that you'd even think of including me. Don't be so modest, Tatiana. I've read your work. Don't worry, Tatiana. I will guide you through the forest of self-doubt and into the plains of true maidenhood. Just believe. Dorothy. Thank you so much. I'll do my best. Oh dear. I can already tell you two are going to make a formidable team. And that's not all. Having Emma on the stuff will be a great boon, naturally, but Tatiana says she can get Ash to contribute some poetry as well. With all of us working together, we'll take Erebonian literary culture to new heights. You're even roping Ash into it. This really is going to be something. Hey, Rean. Today's the big day. Yeah, feels like it snuck up on us. I know what you mean. After a Growl of Ouroboros appeared, it's just been one thing after another. Hard to believe this was only 2 months ago. I hope you all managed to get some sleep last night. We're going to need you fresh and ready today. But yeah, that's part of the job. Given the stakes, I couldn't help but be a little tense, but yesterday was rather helpful in that regard. How about you, Rean? You and Elliot were out pretty late. Well, I promised to go meet someone. Wow, late night rendezvous. Way to go, Elliot. Pretty sure I can guess what went on with who, though. No, it's nothing like that. Now, I'm really curious as to who it could be. But anyway, let's get back on track. We still have a few hours before the strategy commences. We should use this remaining time as constructively as possible. If you're going down to the surface, hit us up if you need anything. Thanks, guys. I already talked to you too. Keep up the good work, Yuna. Take care of yourself and don't be a burden on the others. Sheesh, guys, I'm not a little kid. Oh, and before you go, this is for you. It's my favorite brooch. I want you to have something too, my retro Mishi strap. What? Are you sure you want to give these to me? Well, not forever. You can return them when you get back. You. Now you can come back to us safe. Or else. Yeah, I will. Thank you both. I'll see you later. I haven't seen Yuna looking so motivated in a while. It's great to see she has friends who encourage her like this. Oh, Rean. Whatever am I supposed to do? Margarita, what are you doing here? Did Vincent give you the cold shoulder? That's precisely what I'm trying to determine, Rean. I'm torn as to which body type I should don today. How can I best serve Operation Shining Steel? Oh, it's truly vexing. Can she really just choose the way she wants to look? Oh, I'll simply never decide on my own. I implore you, Rean, as a fellow representative of Force, which form do you think I should take? Why me? This is an actual question. What am I supposed to do? Well, maybe I get an exclusive accessory. I think the first one is going to be better in the long run so Vincent can get used to her body type. Yeah, let's go with the first one. You know, I think you should stay the way you are. We've got a tough battle ahead, and you need to be strong and hardy. I recommend using a body type that best accounts for that. Thank you, Rean. You're absolutely right. It's settled then. This is how I'll go to war. There, now I can face our final battle without hesitation. Rean, I know choosing between two forms of heart-stopping beauty is no easy task, but I'm grateful you were able to do so. Hey, just glad I could help. Okay, that got me a page. But would that page change if I chose a different answer? Gotta say, I'm impressed. It's been a while since anyone asked me to make this. It's probably the most better dish in my repertoire. The taste takes some getting used to. Most people, well, they tend to pass out when they try it for the first time. It's healthy and all, but I usually save it for hardcore survivalists. I'm not frightened. If it will help me grow, I will finish every last bite. Same here, as a son of the Empire shouldn't be picky about his food. Well said. Bring it on, Freddy. Okay, don't say I didn't warn ya. Brace yourselves for the ultimate gastronomic experience, made from only the most magical ingredients and laying bitterness on bitterness. Behold the Freddy special. Show me your determination to fight your way through the taste explosion at the end of the tunnel. What exactly are those three doing? Whatever it is, it looks like they're all prepared to see it through to the bitter end. The heck was that? This one's on me, instructor. Freddy's specialty. If you bring me the ingredients, I can start producing these en masse. What are the ingredients? If your palate's not used to this kind of flavor, you may end up paying for overstimulation. Now come on, try some. Is this a taste courage of some sort? Hey, I hope you like it. But even though it's one of the best dishes I've whipped up, I don't say that lightly, it's far from perfection. We've got to keep winning, so I don't run dry of ingredients to mix up some new, exciting dishes. Recipes. Good luck to you. I'll be doing everything I can to help out, food or otherwise. Appreciate it, Freddy.
What can I get you today?
I have to use every ingredient. But look at that, 75 CP. That's 3/4 of an S-craft. I'm just gonna make 12 right now. This is the best one. 75 CP. Of course, I'm probably gonna not use it until the final battle. Or not, maybe not even then, because I like to save on items. I never know when I need them, after all. I'm pretty sure I already talked to you, Free. I'm telling you, troops, there's more to horses than just the summer races. We've got to get out there and see them once this war's over. Sure, I'm down to watch some races. Me too, especially if there's some money on the line. Did I hear something about money on the line? Sorry, instructor, it probably seems kind of callous, but us talking about this when the war's right around the corner. Oh, come on, this ain't that bad. Right, nothing wrong with discussing our hopes for a brighter and hopefully more financially comfortable future. Agreed, I'm not about to stop you. In fact, maybe I'll come along. Use all of my winnings to treat you boys to a high-class meal. Now you're talking. It ain't that easy. It takes a keen eye to pick a winner. And a guide. It'd be interesting to see which of us would win the race with the highest payout. Only one way to find out. Count me in. Millie and Maltino, so this is where you were. Yep. Enjoying some quality family time as sisters. I suppose I can't deny that label anymore. Absolutely not. Oh, you're finally starting to be more honest with your feelings. I'm so proud of you, Tilly. I may not be able to touch you in natural form, but you still deserve a reward for that. Hug time. You know, if you're ever lonely, I'd be happy to go take a nap with you in the break room. Why would I ever want that? They're so much closer now. It's like they're regular sisters. It's heartwarming, really. The Orbital Gears. We should have an Orbital Gear duel between these two. Hey, hi Elisa. Hey Tita, doing some gear maintenance? Yeah, we've been comparing operating data for some last-minute tweaks. And the EXA was actually designed with this sort of work in mind. We never would have been able to get such great data without you, though, so thank you. And I'm glad we could help you out. We'll have to thank Tio as well. Alright, the Epstein Foundation does a lot of work on the Orbital Gear development. A lot of people have worked hard to get us this far. It's time to put all of that research to good use. There's no better way to show our gratitude. And these gears aren't just weapons of war. They've been developed with functions like disaster prevention in mind as well. We'll show our foes we're serious about building a better world. With you two this determined, I feel like there's no way we can lose. I wonder whatever happened to Epsilon gear. Will we ever see it again? Or maybe even an upgraded version. Meister Mint, you did an admirable job with my maintenance while I was unable to speak. You have my gratitude. Hey, you're welcome, Val. It's been fun watching you get so much cooler over time. Likewise. Though I'm afraid we must face the facts. This may well be goodbye. Even if we succeed in defeating the Ebon Knight, I doubt we will ever be the same afterward. It's likely that my Awakener and I will... Nope, sorry, Val, I can't let you talk like that. Rean's going to be fine, you're going to be fine, and you both have to come back. Because you're my friend, and friends don't just leave each other. You're correct, friends do not just leave each other. I will hold off on my goodbyes. I had no idea Valimar and Mint talked about this kind of stuff. You heard all that too, huh? Looks like they finished up their last maintenance session. They've both come so far. Celine, are you crying? No, it's just dusty in here. Crow, Professor Schmidt. I didn't introduce you two, but I imagine you already know each other pretty well thanks to Ordine. And what of it? Just as blunt as ever. I went to a lot of trouble to get this data for you. Would it kill you to show a little gratitude? That Draken prototype would never have gotten finished if it wasn't for us. Right, Ordine? You weren't always so adept, Crow. You had no small amount of trouble learning to handle me when I first awakened. Hard as that is to imagine, it does make sense. As I told you before, it's really Franz who deserves the credit for designing these Panzer Soldats. Bringing someone else's project over to the finish line really does very little for me. Right now, my true interest lies in the link between the Divine Knight and Awakener. If we could harness that link, establish that connection with our machines, we could usher in a new era of technological advancement. That's where you come in, Armbreast. I'll be expecting more link data from your attack on the Imperial Fortress. I won't hold my breath, but if it's possible, I'd like you to deliver it in person. It's more efficient that way. I'd rather not waste time having to recover it. I'd like that too. That's the tall order, Professor. As I said, this is a matter of efficiency, not of sentiment. That includes you too, Schwarzer. I need all the data I can get. Alright, I'll do what I can. That's about the nicest exchange I could have expected out of Professor Schmidt. Oh, doing an impromptu performance on the deck? You're lucky to get Valerie all to yourself, Leonora. Right? I get nervous if I've got too many people watching me. I wanted to try out a new phrase I've been working on and get some feedback on it. Huh, sounds like fun. Oh, it is. I'm having a blast. And not just because of the song. Looking at Valerie now, you'd never think she used to be so distant around people just a few months back. Am I right, instructor? Hey, Leonora. She's right. You've really made some impressive progress. Come to think of it, it's the same with Altina. Maybe you've just got a talent for bringing out the best in people, Leonora. No, maybe about it. If you say so, I don't feel like I did anything special, though. We really need to put an end to this dumb war and get back to normal. Can't wait for the Modern Music Club to get back together and start playing shows again. We'll make it happen. To be honest, I'm still a little shy about singing in front of an audience, but I guess I've got to get over that sooner or later. Alright, now I have to do your quest. Hey Stark, what's up? You seem a little preoccupied. Instructor Rean. I guess I do, huh? It's just that Crow's got this big battle ahead of him, and I'm not sure what I should say. My mind is drawing a blank. It's super frustrating. Stark. I finally got to see him again. Just when I was thinking I might be able to repay him for all he's done for me, this happens. I know very well that most people never get chances like this. It's just that our time here feels a little too short, you could say. Anyway, I'm sorry, instructor. I shouldn't bother you with this. Hey now, Stark. You know you don't have to worry about that kind of thing with me. So now that I know how you feel, I can't just walk away and forget about it. I heard that Crow really took you under his wing. Thought you had to have a sharp eye scolding you in game sex sort of thing. So if one were to describe your relationship, it's really more like a teacher and student dynamic, isn't it? You said you wanted to repay him, so wouldn't it be great to just show your teacher how much his protege has grown? Show him, huh? I think I know what you mean, instructor. Now that I think about it, I haven't challenged him to a match of anything since we reunited. Honestly, anytime I've ever won against him has been due to pure luck. Ability hasn't been a factor in the slightest. And the more I think about it, the more it just gnaws at me. Hey, I hear you. Here's an idea. Why not channel that frustration into a round of Vantage Masters? I'm sure Crow would be game. You know, that's not a bad idea. Plus, I do have some things I'd like to tell him. Does that mean you're in? Yeah, if he's up for it, then I'm ready anytime. And given that you're here, I appreciate if you observe the match. If you have time, will you mind sticking around and watching? Observed match. Of course, Stark. I'd be more than happy to. Thank you so much, instructor. I'll go talk to Crow then. It's gonna be the toughest one yet, if they give me a crappy pre-made deck. Stark invited Crow to play around. The showdown between teacher and student was on. Sorry for the suddenness, Crow. Seriously, what's going on? I can't believe you managed to get Rean here. Where are you playing at, Stark? Yeah, is this to make sure Crow doesn't cheat or something? Whoa, who are you calling a cheater? No, I just meant... Huh, actually... Wait, what the hell? We weren't kidding. Enough messing around, you two. It's not often I get to compete against you, so I have a little wager I'd like to place. I was thinking Instructor Rean could be the witness. So that's why I'm here. So what do you want? You remember that set of playing cards I got from you, Crow? The antique ones? I'm thinking of putting them up for grabs. If I lose, that is. Stark showed Crow the cards. You've been taking good care of them for me. I got those from my grandfather way back when, you know. I see. That's the set I found and gave back to Stark. They were really precious to him. After he lost them, he searched frantically until I finally returned them. But why now? It's not like they're important. It's not like they're not important to you anymore, right? That's right. This set is still a priceless treasure in my eyes. I see, so Stark's putting up the deck. You're gonna demand something of equal value from me, yeah? Right, if I win, you have to do what I say, and I mean anything. Yeah, someone's looking pretty confident. Don't see why not then. Can't give what I don't got after all. Just don't ask for anything impossible. Crow, I'm more than aware of your situation. It's fine by me. Alright, we got a bet in place, gentlemen. We haven't gotten together since you were a little punk, right? Games, cards, dice, coins. Pretty sure I taught you billiards and darts too. Your grandfather occasionally taught the both of us, remember? You bet I do. So Crow was both an upperclassman and a teacher to you. But enough about way back then. We don't have all day, so let's get this party started. Fine by me. Good luck, Crow. Alright, I'll be watching over the game then. Take control of Stark and defeat Crow and Vantage Masters. I hope they let me restart... Shadow, really? I cannot edit. I have to do as... He's locked to hard mode. A balanced deck, but I feel like Flight and ATLs are kind of kind of the meta here, so hopefully I'll be lucky enough to draw these. I would replace one of the Thief Nulls with the other 4 mana one. But if I can get Rean, that'd be great.
Alright, game on!
No! The hoarded coin was not with me. Okay. Seriously, the ninja has very poor starting MP. This is bad. I am actually boned. Nearly summoned a Neptuno! Oh man. I just don't get this deck. Okay. Seriously, I only started with 3 freaking MP. I'm moving you here. Set up a double-layered defense. Horensel. Marme. Snipe. No, he gets stronger every time. Curses. I don't have enough to summon my big guys yet. This deck kind of sucks. If I can just get my Rean out and just whack him to death, I'd be happy. Ow. No, even Rean's gonna be in trouble right now. The Calm? Damn it. It's something like Rean, but I wouldn't be able to win a battle of Neptuno. Best I can do right now is shoot Neptuno so that Neptuno will be forced to kamikaze against the Calm or something. No! You've gotta be kidding me. Is he using the same deck as Crow, except for the Master or something? I can snipe you out. Be gone. I'm surprised he didn't try that on my front row. Ooh, this one's a strong one. This is definitely not the deck I would have used against. I would want to use against Crow, huh? Sacrifice. This is why I like the Paladin card. I can sacrifice them and revive them to get some more mileage. You are almost dead, Crow. Wait, there's still more. Oh, wait. I see. Let's see you try to survive next turn. Oh no, he's gonna pull a big rain move. Oh no! Whatever shall I do?
Whoa, you wrecked me there.
AP increased by 2. Huh. Yeah, definitely not the deck I would have played. And that's game then. It looks like Stark's won. I made it through somehow. Damn, I thought I was pretty good at VM. I never even considered a possibility of losing, despite losing at least twice to Rean. Maybe, actually at least 3 times. But no excuses, you won fair and square, Stark. Damn, you've gotten really good, kid. Bro, come on, I'm already 17, I'm not a kid anymore. I guess so. So what do you want from me, huh? Have you decided, Stark? Yeah, I decided before we started. Bro, I want you to treat Instructor Rean and me to a meal. Huh? I was trying to figure out what you wanted, that's no problem. Also, I want to eat in Jirai. It has to be after the war ends. No, when we bring the war to an end. I'll be looking forward to it, Crow. That's basically telling him to come back alive. That's, Stark. I thought I made clear you shouldn't ask for the impossible. Why? Can't hear you, dude. Speak up. Why the hell would you have written yourself off like this already? That's not the Crow I know. You're always telling me to face what comes to never give up. Those are your words, Crow. The past 10 years couldn't have changed you who you are fundamentally. So those are just some pretty words you throw out for other people, or you just give up when it comes to your own challenges? Stark. I can't believe I gotta hear this from you, but you're right. I know what I'm asking for is impossible, but so frustrating. I don't want to see you like this. What I want is a Crow who never gives in, one who keeps fighting until the very end. Stark, thanks. I get what you're saying, loud and clear. You're right. I talked the talk, but I wasn't walking. I'll make you that promise, son. Once we end this war, I'll take you to my favorite place in Jirai. And you can eat as much as you want. Seriously, you can eat until you puke if you want. Thanks, Crow. But why am I coming too? As a sacrifice, I don't know what will happen to me after everything's over either. Maybe Crow's not the only one that gave up. Well, if Crow's serious about making good on this promise, then I'll follow through too. That's right, Instructor. It'll be the 3 of us in Jirai. And don't you forget it. Odin Gem obtained, yes. I should start tackling the operation preparations. Thanks for watching our match, Instructor. I really appreciate that you took the time. No, I'm the one who should be thanking you. Alright, let's take a look at the Ursula Road Camp. This is where the Derfflinger is too. The anticipated battalion movement calculations are completed. All that's left now is to wait until operations commence, right? Yeah, I think that's about it. The fate of the world could be decided by the battle we're taking a part in. It's a pretty scary thought, if I'm honest, but we took a note. There's no turning back. So let's make it through this, and ensure that we do get a seat tomorrow. Yeah, there's no way we can give up now that Forest's reputation is on the line. Hey, I see you're going about taking care of all your unfinished business. And I see that you're all squaring things away for your operation. That's right, we'll be on board the Derfflinger to help balance our forces. And we're taking the Hector and Kestrel with us. I haven't piloted a Solat since my days at the Academy, but don't sweat it. I have more than enough passion to make up for it. I swear, Emily, it's always all or nothing with you. Though to be fair, we both got excellent grades in our Panzer Solat training exercises, so I imagine we'll be fine. Yeah, that's a relief. Hey, do you know something? We've got all the members of the old lacrosse club back together. My, that's right. I hardly even considered that. How delightful. I always hope I get to see you all again. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. But team's a team. Let's get out there and give them hell, ladies. Fight on, lacrosse club. Fight on. That was so embarrassing, Emily. Why would you have us do that now? Huh. It's nice having everyone together, though. It makes me feel at ease. Yeah, there's Felicia and Emily were a little down for a while there, but it seems like this helped cheer them right back up. We've run a full suite of tests on our Panzer Soldats. I'm confident we'll be able to deal with whatever comes up. We're not just citizens of Arabonia, we're 4 students. Failure is not an option. The branch campus students have done some great work too, but we're just getting started. The kids from the main campus are all fired up. That's good to see. Hey Patrick, how are things going over here? Come for an update, have you? As you can see, we've made use of a gap in their defenses to move the Derfflinger to this region. With careful tactics, I'm certain we'll be able to strategically disrupt Operation Jormungand from here. For my part, the Arc Royale is on standby over the eastern part of the Empire. With so many Force alumni coming together, it's going to be a truly spectacular military operation. It's an honor to be working alongside all of you. We're just performing the final checks on our Panzer Soldats. Once the hostilities begin, we'll give you as much backup as we possibly can. Please stay safe and come back alive. Of course, all of you be careful too. It's time to show them what force can really do. Yeah, don't go slacking off, eyebrows. Naturally, and I've asked you before not to call me that. Thank you, all of you. Try to make the most of the time we have left. Whatever happens, let's give it everything we've got and fight without any regrets. Well said. We'll meet again, Schwarzer. Depend on there. Alright, real quick, I'm just gonna grab this Zemurian ore. Glows faintly black. Okay. Kind of weird how it looks kind of like there's liquid inside it, huh? Yeah, all these septium veins powering it up, making it grow. That means you could actually, if you know what you're doing, you can actually grow these like trees, and well, it'll take a long time, but you could use it to pretty much make your own weapons cache, huh? I'm at the boathouse. There's a cutscene here. A boathouse and crossbow. This must be the place Bridget mentioned. Come on, Al. I hear so. That voice. Sounds like someone's there. We could be getting ourselves into something dicey, but I think we ought to check it out. They're both here on this map? Okay, just gonna F to pay respects to these weaker monsters.
There! Hey-ya! There!
I see his mechs too. Oh man, he's not gonna try to capture her or hit her or something. The curse can make you do some crazy things. Crazy, horrible things. Why are you trying to stop me, Bridget? The 2nd Division finally signed off on letting me use these things, so I rushed over to tell you the good news, and this is how we respond. Do you hear yourself, Alan? Please think about what you're saying. Can you see something's wrong here? It was your dream to be in the 4th Division. Why would you throw that away to fight in the front lines? You don't have to worry about me. With these Zauber soldats, I'll be totally fine. I'm happy you came all this way to see me. But I need to hurry and get to Tangram Fortress. The war's not going to wait. I'll ask that you think about the bigger picture, Bridget. Or are you going to stand in the way of us crushing the Republic? Alan and I... Looks like we made it in time. How would this get resolved without us? Would Bridget somehow be able to convince him? Maybe... It's you. Thanks for coming, everybody. Well, it isn't the traitors from Force. Last I heard, you were working on some pathetic scheme. The Radiant Wings, was it? Did you come here to turn yourselves in? Alan, looks like he's been completely taken over by the curse. I really am stunned by how foolish you've become. The Empire has Operation Jormungand and the Imperial Fortress at its disposal. In the face of such military might, resistance is absolutely futile. If you know all that and still choose to betray your country, you deserve everything that's coming to you. Even so, I'll be merciful and not arrest you here today. It's the least I can do. Go ahead and struggle right to the bitter end, Force alumni. Same goes for you, fallen hero. What do you mean by that? You really are clueless, aren't you? You were the Ashen Chevalier, the hero destined to lead Arabonia to greater glory, but you betrayed us. No one is going to rely on you anymore. The Empire needs a new hero, a new symbol of hope, and I'm just the man for the job. He's completely delusional. Oh, Alan, isn't there anything we can do for him? This misguided patriotism, not to mention his obsession with heroism. The curse has really has its hooks in him. Why do we wait so long to deal with this curse for him? I feel like we should have gotten this done way beforehand, so he could be an ally for us, maybe in Panzer Soldat battles. But it's twisted his desire to protect Bridget into a single-minded devotion to the Empire itself. Bridget, I have an idea. See if you can buy me a little time. If it'll bring Alan back to the senses, I'll try anything. So what's the plan, Rean? Rean and the others put their heads together to make sense of the situation and to devise a countermeasure. The Great Twilight is probably affecting some specific emotion of Alan's and twisting it out of proportion. And since it's taken hold of him, he's become more and more unhinged. It makes sense you know that, having been a sacrifice yourself. Yeah, Faye has a weird sense of humor. Honestly, Bridget is probably the only one who will be able to pull Alan back from the brink. We've seen others recover from the curse. If this plan works, we'll be able to save Alan too. But first we're going to need someone who was close to him to give him a nudge in the right direction. I see. But who would that be? The old Class 7 graduated a year before him. None of us had a lot of time to get to know him. I've got someone much better in mind than myself. He was in the same club as Alan. They were as thick as thieves back then. Well, as much as two rivals can be anyway. I heard a son of the Hiram's family was in the fencing club. Is that who you mean? He should be at the field exercise camp by Ursula Road. Let's head over and see if we can get him to help. Patrick, do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about. Sure, what's up? I'm guessing this isn't about battle strategy. After coming to terms with news about Alan, Patrick agreed to help. As a fellow classmate, Ferris also insisted on participating in the plan. I can't believe it's come to this. Bridget was so upset. I didn't know what to tell her. I guess that's what happens when the Great Twilight and the curse start spreading this much. If we're going to have any chance of stopping him, we have to move fast. I've only known Alan a little over 2 years, but he's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. Despite that, I think his commoner background still bars him, even if he doesn't realize it on a conscious level. He still wants to prove himself worthy of his girlfriend or something like that, right? Bridget's father is a baron, after all. That's quite a divide in terms of class. Her parents still don't think Alan is a good match for her, engagement or no engagement. Maybe he thinks becoming some kind of hero would finally make him worthy of her. It's a bold leap for all for the sake of earning some respect. That in itself could be seen as a kind of unworthiness. Everybody's got some kind of darkness in their heart. It simply manifests in different ways for all of us. If I stayed the way I was when I first enrolled at Forest, it could just as easily be me in Alan's position right now. I'm in no position to judge either. But that's exactly why we have to show Alan that he's not alone and bring him back to his old self. Even if we have to do it by force. Yeah, you're right. This is kind of reminding me a bit of Walter and Killick. Alan's got 3 Zauber Solats on the outskirts of town, correct? We'll probably have to fight our way through. He sure isn't making it easy for us, but we can't back down. Rean, are you ready? A high-level Divine Night battle will begin. Make sure you're fully prepared. I have 3 sets of Omega tier orbs. I should be able to do this. We better not waste any time. Let's go. Right behind you. I will be joining you as well. Alan's my classmate too, and I have to link up Bridget. But first, I thought we agreed. Let's take care of that. Vincent, you're here too. I guess I should have known you'd catch wind of this. Apologies, sir, sister. You know how I love meddling. I don't know if it counts as meddling. This concerns us too. We're all 4 students here. It wouldn't hurt you to rely on us a little. Don't worry, we set things up so we can seamlessly integrate into your strategy. It's worth having as much help as you can get to bring Alan back, right? We also have a trick up our sleeves to deal with the Zauber Soldats. Patrick, remember what we discussed before. It's all fixed up and ready to go. Hey, nice work. Alright, let's put this plan into action. Good luck. Bring back the Alan we all know and love. Right. Saving Officer Alan. A reference to Saving Private Ryan, I guess. Come on. Patrick and Ferris joined up with Rean, and the 3 made their way to where Alan was. They also contacted their other classmates who might be able to talk some sense into their former classmate. Miraculously, every single one of them agreed to heed a call for help. What about the fencing club seniors? I don't think they'd be able to show up because they don't have their 3D models implemented. The other team members stay behind to guard the courageous too. Enough, I can't believe you're still being so obstinate. Get out of the way, Bridget. I can't afford to waste any more time here. Not cool, man. Alan, where are you? Who's the obstinate one here, Alan? You have to treat a lady with a softer touch, my friend. That voice. Hiya, Bridgie. Yo, Alan, been a while. Sorry it took so long. Those Forest Military Academy's 221st class is here to see you. Those of us who could come on short notice, at least. Don't forget about me. You all came, even you, Milliam? Us too, we could not afford to miss out on this. Don't forget it was Clayson Co's high-speed ships that got you all here. We wouldn't do this for just anyone, but a classmate's a classmate. Oh yes, just like the glue that holds together an exquisite baguette, the bond between forest graduates is special. Don't make me laugh, you're nothing but traitors, all of you. As if that weren't bad enough. You just had to join them, didn't you? What are you doing here, Patrick? Coming to pity the poor soldier headed to war? What's with you, Alan? You and Patrick used to be such good friends. He's so aggressive all of a sudden. It's like all the years we spent together at the academy never even happened. This is what the curse does to people. It digs up old insecurities and picks away at them until they consume you. Alan, we all came here when we heard what was happening to you. And I have to say, I'm disappointed. As your friend and rival, it's my duty to tell you. All this posturing, it's pathetic. What? Look, I understand where you're coming from. You worked so hard to get into the 4th Division. It must have been frustrating being eclipsed by so many overachievers. Then there's the matter of Bridget's parents. They may not have outright condemned your relationship, but they didn't exactly celebrate it either. There's only so much that hard work can achieve before you hit a wall. I have a feeling you've learned that the hard way. But you know what? I preferred seeing you frustrated. What you're doing now is just seizing power with a shortcut. You're throwing away the very work ethic that made you special. From where I'm standing, that doesn't look like progress. It looks more like giving up. It wounds me to say this, but you're acting the part of the talentless commoner, and that isn't you. Provoking him to draw the curse out, huh? You're saying I'm running from my problems? How dare you, Patrick? What do you know about that? About anything? Blimey, the hell is that? Looks like he's linked to it. This could be bad. Can we bring free soldats to this? This looks pretty... They all look like they'd be against me. The curse of the Empire is totally consuming him. There's only one way left to solve this. Come, Valimar. Whoa, it's Valimar, in the flesh, or metal, and a Spiegel too. That sword. Am I warming the bench today? Cool, this isn't a rivalry. There's no need for you to get involved. Does that mean Rean's gonna be weaker for this battle or not? Or is he gonna have the same stats? They say that Millium should be about as strong as a Zemurian sword. It's Rean's old Zemurian Ortachi. We just happened to find it, so we fix it up good as new. Hey. So this is your cursed comrade. It hangs heavily upon him. I can sense an ebon mist encircling his body. The soldats he's controlling are also completely linked to the Great Twilight. Regard him with the same caution you would a Divine Knight. Tread carefully, my Awakener and his friends. Right. Let's do it. So this is your grand plan. You can't harness the Divine Knight's true power with that sword. And as for the Spiegel, you've got some nerve trying to take me on that defective hunk of metal. Allow me to show you just how superior these Sauber soldats are at maximum resonance. Rean, Patrick, the rest is up to you. Break this curse and bring Alan back to us. Leave it to us. Oh, haven't had this music in a while. Time for the final push. Patrick, Valimar, get ready. Yes. This is all I get? Oh, man. Ultimate barrier. At least, hey, looks like my EX orbs actually carry over to him. Look at his speed. His speed's actually not too bad because he's in the Spiegel, but I don't know about the rest of his moveset. And he has decent ATS as well. I think he might just be copying Kurt. Yes. Wait a minute. Oh, come on. I know I brought... I can't use my new Class 7 people. You get Millium. I don't really trust you to survive that well on your own. I start with 60.
It's my turn!
Oh no, they're all oh man. This looks bad. I don't have any impedes on Valimar, of course.
Get back! Now! An opening!
Allow me!
Twin Slash, that's literally it. Okay, I still keep some of their information. But am I better off guarding? How many people are on me? He's gonna buff to one of them. But I should be able to tank the gun guy. He's not as strong.
Ha! Too easy. You're mine.
Does he get his own Unite attack?
Let's show them a thing or two.
Oh no. Can... Oh no. Ow.
Take this.
Of course you picked him.
Take this.
Ugh. It's really gunning for you, Patrick. How? Oh, 2 of them are gunning for you. You should just guard, man. Dang it, why doesn't he have more crafts? Why does he only have Twin Slash? I know you had more as a student. Why did he even give you Twin Slash? That's literally what Rean used.
Ha! Yeah.
Resonant Beat.
There.
It's my turn.
Let's try arms, maybe? I don't know. That works.
It's down and open it.
Allow me.
How many are gunning for you? All of them. Literally everyone.
Ha!
Let's go.
Okay, Rean, you can just target something else. Body.
Shit. It's down and open it.
There. Ha! Ha!
Here I
They're all gunning for you, Rean. Ultimate barrier, complete immunity, plus CP.
go! Yeah!
It's my turn.
This many gunning for you, huh? And one of them's gonna be an AoE, which kinda sucks for me.
There! Allow me!
Yeah, you better guard. I don't want this guy getting too much BP of his own.
Ha! Take this!
I'm up.
They're all gunning for you again, Rean. I can't believe I never even got this guy's information. What? Nope.
Now!
Seriously, I wish they'd just give me the information if the first time I beat them instead of striking out over all these battles, huh?
Allow me!
Arm is not good. Bonk. Yes.
Too easy! You're mine!
It's my turn.
Waning Crescent Slash.
Get back! Now! Follow my lead!
My pleasure!
Get back!
You're mine!
Starball Slash!
Allow me!
They're all gunning for me. Damn it. That really sucks. I won't risk it.
Take this!
It's just buffing them. It didn't add to his break gauge, did it?
It's my turn! Get back! It's down! An opening!
Allow me!
Okay.
There! Chewies, you're mine!
Gotcha.
Now, let's show them a thing or two!
Now! There!
Take this!
Oh no, he's gonna do his... He's gonna do it. Rean can survive it. He's tanky. Barely felt that. They're both gunning for you, so guard.
It's my turn! Shit! Now! An opening!
You're on your own.
Here I go!
Let's go!
How do I not have his idle stance?
It's down! An opening!
Because I kept spamming craps in our previous battle, probably. That's why.
Allow me!
He's aiming for Rean now.
Chewies, you're mine!
Yeah!
Swap.
I'll take over.
Okay, now you go use Radiant Wings.
It's my turn!
That was actually the wrong one. Okay, arms.
Now! Follow my lead!
My pleasure!
Get back!
There! Go!
Starball slash!
Got him.
Can't be.
All right, nice work.
Wasn't nearly as hard as Aryan Road, that's for sure. Even with his numbers. The only problem was keeping Patrick alive, but he can just spam defend. How can I lose? This is impossible. The Omega Orbs definitely helped by giving me a huge head start in CP. I can't accept this, I won't. I'll never admit defeat. I have to protect Bridget with my own two hands. Huh? Why? That's what I want to know, Alan. Why are you trying to do this all alone? Why do you always do this? Can't you just accept our help for once? This has nothing to do with class. You and I both have something we want to protect. Why can't we do that together? Together? Alan, you're not alone in this. That frustration you feel burning within because you despise your own weakness. It's something I know all too well. It's something that consumed me when I became the sacrifice for the Great Twilight. I thought that I had to shoulder that whole burden myself. I also know what it's like to let your pride get in the way of seeing yourself for who you really are. But thanks to everyone from Class 7 and the fencing club, I started to surmount my arrogance and grow as a person. I swear on the bonds we've built together, I will bring you back to your senses. Rean, Patrick. I know we only spent 1 year with you guys, but it's thanks to that time we had together that everybody is standing here now. Though we weren't in the same class, between club meetings and joint lessons, we were still connected in a way, weren't we? We all went to the school festival together, too, remember? And even when the Civil War broke out, everyone forced banded together to try to stop it. None of us could have done that alone. Right, lifting each other up is what allows us to ascend to further heights. In a way, seeking strength from each other to compensate for our own shortcomings is what brought us together. Nobody's perfect, we've all got our own problems to deal with. But that needn't be a bad thing. A lot has changed since then, but our bonds remain as strong as ever. You guys. Besides, you're not the only one who's had it hard since we graduated. No shame in reaching out to any of us, you know? Yeah, I've got so many connections these days, I'm sure I could hook you up with whatever you need. You can also count on the Floral family. We're plenty connected too, and we're all too happy to answer a call when Bridget asked. Can you do the same and let us help you? This isn't a one-sided deal either. Seeing you give 110% in everything you did always inspired me. I want to repay the favor if you'll let me. Same here, you all gave me the confidence to carry on. You may not have noticed it, but at the time, but it still meant a lot to me, to everyone. But we're all the same as you, Alan. We're all just trying to be better and help each other out as best we can. That's just life, right? Hey, we're only human after all. It's just part of what makes life so interesting. Girl, when did you get here? Nice to see you're just as stealthy as ever. See, Ellen, this is what we were talking about. Every single person here came because they were worried about you, because they all wanted to help. Now tell me this isn't just the sweetest thing you've heard all month. Hey, I guarantee you'll be surprised at how much we've all grown in the last 2 years. You can rely on us, you know? You may say I have a wee bit of experience dealing with stubborn horses. Right, Hugo? I have no idea what you're referring to. But I do think you could stand to be a bit more flexible, Alan. Relying over much on your own power could make you lose sight of what's really important. All this just for me. What have I been thinking all this time? There's nothing to be ashamed of, Alan. Take a step back and think. What is it you really want? What's most important to me? Of course, it's been right in front of my face all along. And so, Alan came to his senses and apologized, shortly before passing out from exhaustion. As he lay in the arms of his lover, his expression was one of peace and relief, as if a great weight, a curse, had been lifted from his heart. It had been a grueling battle on all fronts, but everyone agreed it was worth it to bring their old friend back to his senses. No need to worry, the curse has been lifted. It was afflicting him for so long that he's not going to be up on his feet again right away. I've done what I can, but the rest is up to Alan. He'll wake up eventually. It'll just take time. Phew, that's a relief. He wouldn't let something like this keep him down. He'll be fine. Thank goodness. And thank you all. Thank you for bringing my Alan back to me. I don't think I've ever felt happier in my life. We really didn't do all that much. Alan laid the groundwork. It's thanks to the bonds he made at Force that we were able to get through to him. I've got to admit, I didn't think so many people would make it. We even had people who we didn't call showing up. Just goes to show you have good friends. The good friends will always come running when you're in trouble. So many people helped out with this. I don't know how I'll ever be able to thank them enough. Hugo said he'd take care of those Sauber Solats for us. He probably feels guilty for all the trouble he caused. We've already come this far, so nothing's gonna stop us now. That's what being Force students is all about. That reminds me, Elliot, you said you were in touch with the military, right? Yeah, I got my dad to revoke Alan's transfer to the 2nd Division. I know Lieutenant Colonel Nihon was worried about him too. I'm looking forward to giving him the good news. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be relieved. Alan's going to need plenty of rest and care, but I'm sure Bridget is up to the task. We'll give you two some privacy. Sure, and thanks again for all your help. I don't know when I'll see you again, but you can bet Alan and I will both be cheering you on. I'll be praying for the success of your big plan. Thanks, we'll give it our all. Next time we meet, it'll be a brighter tomorrow, one free from the Great Twilight. Excellent, I'm holding you to that. Yosho Gem. Exhausted. Alan, this is the time when we need to stay strong the most. Let's push through this together. I finally have Alan back. Thank you all so much. Our pleasure. Honestly, I never imagined we'd gather up so many people. Things are going to get worse before they get better, though, so please look after Alan for us. Of course, you can count on me. I wish I could be more useful to all of you, but I'll be praying for your success. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.